Hey, what's up guys, welcome back to Eureka, and in this video we're going to be talking about directions. All about directions. So, given that a vector is equal to, for example, 3i plus 4j, how do we express the direction that this vector points? We know that the magnitude is equal to square root of 3 squared plus 4 squared is equal to 5. That's all good, but what's the direction? There are three ways you can express directions. Let me draw my coordinate axes first. And let me draw my vector. 3i plus 4j looks something like this. Given that the unit vector is I and j. This looks like 3i and 4j because it scales I up 3 times. So the x component will reach here. That's 3 times the length of I. And then scales j 4 times. And then it will get that terminal point there. That's how we get the vector. But what about direction? The first way to express direction is using the angle theta. This angle theta. Theta, the first way, theta is the angle from the positive x-axis rotating counterclockwise, cc, until it hits vector, until it sort of hits the vector v. That's what theta is. Rotates counterclockwise. So if the vector is this, that means theta will be this angle, which looks like 180 plus 60, which is 240 degrees, maybe, something like that. The second way is called bearing. It is the angle from north, then rotates clockwise. Meaning that the bearing of this green vector is equal to, this angle. Let me show you an example. Let's say I want to convert from bearing to theta, given that bearing, the angle is 30 degrees. What is theta equal to? Now, from the definition, bearing is the angle from north, which is positive y, right? Let me actually label my axis first, x and y. Bearing 30 degrees means I want to go from positive y, rotate clockwise 30 degrees, like this. That is about 30 degrees, right? We want to find this angle here. This is theta. We know that 30 plus theta is 90. This means that theta is equal to 60 degrees. The third way to define the direction is by something called Mariner's compass. Basically, if I wanted to express, for example, theta equals 60 degrees in Mariner's compass, we have several ways. We can say it is equal to east 60 north, meaning that you start from east and you end at north, and then you go 60 degrees. So east is this direction, right? North is that direction. You want to go from east to north 60 degrees. What if I wrote north 60 east? That means you start from north and then you rotate 60 degrees in the direction of east. This will give, This will give something like that. This is north, that is east. This will be 60 degrees. You can also say, for example, south 45 west, which will give you this. From south, this is south, that is west. From south, you want to go 45 degrees towards west. Now let's convert this into theta. What is theta? From this diagram, we see that theta starts from east, rotates counterclockwise on the hits vector, right? That means, okay, this is 90. That's 90. And then you add 45, which means 90 plus 45, which is 225, I believe. For exams, you should be familiar with all three types of ways to denote directions, and you should be able to convert between all three of them. I hope you guys understood what those three types of angles mean, and as always, easy.